O'Neal and Kenny Bears as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. They'd like to play well to start this season series last season. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in score. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been?
Can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys were.
More levels, more devils.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast from suburban Detroit. We are live at the Palace of Auburn Hills. Looking at the last game for the Cleveland Cavaliers, it was a win against Toronto.
And, guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
And most impressive when you do it on the road like that. They just kept coming at them wave after wave, and they really kept the crowd on mute in that one.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Flash in a two-guy. Paxson is out there with Jared Sullinger. Then there's Irving. And it's Montgomery in at the 3 spot. The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
Here's Flash. To the paint. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. The free throw's good from Sullinger. Cleveland on defense. Monroe outside. Plays it up and punts it in. Monroe's got his first points in this one.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here is Irving. He picked up 18 points in the last one against Toronto. Really left alone that time.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Monroe down low. Takes the 13-footer. The shot is off. And so here's Cleveland. Irving with it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Paxson with the screen on Monroe. To the left wing. In the corner, Irving with it. Trains the three-pointer. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And the officials call a traveling violation. And here are the Cavaliers now. It's a 3-point game. Now the pass to Flash. From deep 3-point range. Conley grabs the miss. Cleveland on defense. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that. Challenge.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dawkins, a screen on Irving. Dishes it to Drummond. Looking to end the run. And, yep, finally dropped it, rolling around the rim. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's the screen. Pass to Flash. Latray. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Flash has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Snatched away.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. He gives them a double-digit lead. He's got 6.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone. When checking out some numbers for Irving, he's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in field goal percentage, 6th in three-point field goal percentage. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And that's quite a feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he's worked to become the consummate pro.
Now here's Conley. Here's Dawkins. And he drops it in from the low post.
Got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. On the wing, Irving. There's a screen. Passes it to Baxter. To the wing on the left. Here's Flash. Covered by Monroe. Back to Sullinger. Good work defensively by Monroe. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Out to the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monroe. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. The Cavaliers, #1.
They were the highest scoring team last season for a reason, Kevin. I mean, nobody found a way to effectively slow down their offensive production. And everybody tried a lot of different things. But this team is so balanced and so versatile and so unselfish, it's hard to keep them from putting points on the board.
For the Pistons, their last game a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays. And if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Flash. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Outside comes two with that bucket.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Irving passes to Flash. Back to Irving. They set the screen. Pass to Baxter. The shot by Sullinger. Wide open. Rebound by the Pistons.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Here's Irving. Cannot hit. And it's Detroit the other way. And even 3-on-3 break. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Conley. Monroe's got 6. On the wing, Irving. Sullinger the screen. Montgomery covered by Monroe. There's the pass to Flash. Sullinger outside. Shot clock at 6. And Sullinger missing. Pistons trail by 5.
Way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Detroit's head coach and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Terrific, Doris. Thanks, guys. What's your take on that?
You know, I think it's probably the way to go. The defensive approach suits their style, and their personnel. So I think you go with it.
Yeah, and you stay true to your identity, and theirs is clearly at the defensive end.
Here's Irving after the basket by Detroit, and the shot is good. Irving's got 9 points. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Pass to Weaver. The Pistons working the ball around now. Good. 6 points for him.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball, leading by 5. Here's Cobb. And a miss here on the triple. For Detroit, they've got 8 of the 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Shoots from the line. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Flash gets it to go.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Turner with a screen on Irving. Shot off the screen. Goes back up. Out to Monroe. 3-pointer. His 4th miss of the game. He's made 3. Cleveland leading by 7. And there's the feed to Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got 11.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
So both teams changing it up here. They set the pick. Here's Flash. The rebound by Turner.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
1:07 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. The shot no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. To the left wing. Pass to Schmidt. Here's Flash. George passes to Cobb. Here's Flash. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Flash. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg. Been a stellar outing in this one for Flash. Already with 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of those assists that he's gotten today have been just electric.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Inside, here's George. Right through the D for the layup.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Feeds it to Turner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Turner's got his first points in this one.
And both teams on fire from the opening tip.
Well, I don't doubt it, Greg. We're going to have an entertaining game of basketball here today. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that's the case.
No shortage of scoring here. 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Detroit, Paxson pulls it in.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Now here's McLemore. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Pistons trail by 10. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Got a piece of it. Got a piece of it. Here's Flash. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Schmidt. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Olpit, and it's blocked. And they get it back. Drummond working against Paxson. Here's Schmidt. And too long on the shot. Pistons trail by 14. The pass to Weaver. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And it's blocked. But they'll get another chance. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, like that, is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
From deep. Flash misses.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Conley's shot is off. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Flash. The feed now to McLemore. Over to the left wing. There's the triple. And another miss by Cleveland. Pistons shooting not great, 40% for the game. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Flash. 11 points in the game. While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Cavaliers, number one.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Monroe's checked in for Johnson. And the Cavaliers making a change here. And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 14. Conley, the pass to Hubbard. Poked loose. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Flash. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors was simply terrific. He finished with 39 points and also had an incredible amount of assists, really setting his teammates up every minute on the court. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Here's Monroe, following the basket by Freak.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
Pistons trail by 16. Monroe, the pass to Hubbard. Drummond, a screen. Here's Dawkins. Drummond in the post. 20 points for him last game against Minnesota. Pass to Montgomery. The 15-footer. Detroit with the rebound. Here's Monroe. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Here's Flash. 15 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. He's got 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Detroit Pistons visitors.
And checking out some stats for Conley, how he performed last season. He was around 7 points per, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the other guys can just stay in their lane.
Turner's checked in for Detroit. Then for the Cavaliers, Jared Sullinger comes in for Paxson. And Irving subbed in for Ben McLemore. Sullinger the screen. Pass to Montgomery. All alone. Good. He's got 11.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Pistons trail by 17. To the wing.
Assist from
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Flash passes to Sullinger. Cleveland moving the ball around. Sullinger the screen. Here's Montgomery. Good work defensively by Monroe. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the shot. And a foul on the shot. They'll go to the strike for 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cleveland ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, you've been consistently able to find the open man through the first 2 quarters. What have you seen that you've been able to exploit in this defense?
I don't really think I've seen much to explore. Really, it's just been about all keeping the ball moving and letting my teammates make the plays I know they can make. Sort of lucked into a lot of assists that way.
Your decisions have been on point to this point. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
On the court for Cleveland, Flash, and it's shooting guard. Jared Sullinger is out there with Paxson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Montgomery, and at the small forward position. Right side, Irving. Nails the 16-footer. Irving's got 17.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Pistons have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And so Monroe nails both of them. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Here's Flash. Sullinger is screen on Monroe. Here's Montgomery. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Back to Conley. Can't get it to go. Good D by Sullinger. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, it was nice.
No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
Conley, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Hubbard. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. Paxson pulls it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 17.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Sullinger. There's the lob to the hoop. The tie for the ball. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Freak, number 1.
Well, he was the top dime dropper in the league. I mean, he led the league in assists, and his vision and his willingness to give up the ball made him the top dime dropper.
Pass to Dawkins. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Paxson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Flash passes to Irving. Out of hand on it, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Cavaliers timeout.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. Last season, he played outstanding. First in rebounding, first in assists. And we can't forget the league leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
And, you know, getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is to do? That's a great asset for a team as well.
For Detroit, they've got just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Irving with the steal. And there's the pass to Montgomery. Here's the 3. And count it. 3-pointer good on the shot from Flash. Flash has got 18 points in the game. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And here's Cleveland. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Irving passes to Flash. Outside Irving. Here's the floater, and that is good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Dawkins. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 13.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge attack.
Can't stop showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? Man, oh man.
Does he ever?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Conley left side. Passes to Hubbard. Here's Dawkins. He's covered by Irving. Dawkins good.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Montgomery. Wants to get it to Irving and does. and misses it off the right side of the rim. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Monroe kicks to Drummond, and that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. McLemore. Is checked in. Cleveland on defense. Screen by Monroe. Shot clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Again, the Pistons score.
The sweetest of strokes can pull that off in traffic.
Here's the screen. Off the pick. And he goes in for the dunk. It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that. Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Flash. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 3rd rebound tonight. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Monroe. And that's 11 points for Conley.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Kicks to Sullinger. Out left to the wing. Montgomery covered by Monroe. Here's Paxson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Paxson's got 6 points.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunities.
And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. Down low, here's Johnson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
That's good. He's got 5.
Now to that one-man fast break.
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
So nice passing by Cleveland here. McLemore, no good. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory.
Took the safer out there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
There's the dish to Sullinger. And Turner with the block. And pushing it up is Detroit. The Pistons again in transition. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Flash, and he takes that one up and powers it through. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Great D that time from Flash.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And taken away by Johnson. And now the Pistons fast break. Finish off the break. Weaver's got 6.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Flash. He kicks to McLemore. And there's the pass to Cobb. Dishes it to McLemore. On the wing, George. 5 to shoot. Here's Flash. Lets it go with the 3. And he gets it to go. He's got 5. So it's the Pistons now. On the wing, Johnson. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Cleveland's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Passes it to Cobb. In the corner, it's McLemore. Pass to Flash. McLemore dishes to Sullinger. Again, the Cavaliers score.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
No good on the quick three. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's the pick. The feed's a Turner. The 9-foot shot. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Turner's got his second basket of the night.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
To the paint. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Pass to Flash. To the inside. Cobb. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers on top, running away with it. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Cleveland making a change here. So it's the Pistons now. Given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Turner is out there with Johnson. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Weaver in at the point. That's the 5 and the 4 for the Pistons. Johnson kicks to Drummond. The pass to Weaver. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The Pistons making a change here. Rivers checked in. Inside, and stolen by Drummond. Feeds to Rivers. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Flash from deep three-point range. Detroit with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocked away. Here's Flash. To the middle. And now here's Rivers, the fast break opportunity. To the left side wing. Shoots it. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here are the Cavaliers. Pass to Flash. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Miles Turner. First free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Now here's Rivers. Here's Oltit. Out of hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. McLemore's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Oltit. The shot is off. Great D that time from Flash.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Rivers. Plenty of space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Oh, man. How about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammates?
It's George on the wing. Here's Flash. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Flash has got 28 points for the game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
They get a hand on it, tries to save it.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Weaver the pass to Rivers. To the inside. Altit is blocked. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Jared Sullinger's checked in for Paxson. On defense, the Cavaliers. Here's Altit. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it. Like he has so far in this quarter.
That's good from Turner. All free throws good from Turner. And so here's Cleveland. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter of this one. McLemore dishes to Sullinger. Pass to Flash. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The first one falls.
Let's keep it moving. All right. Keep running. Keep running.
Both free throws good from Flash.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Rivers with it. Now defended by McLemore. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Altit.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Flash. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Back to George. Stolen. Weaver the pass to Turner. Tries a 3. It's hauled in by George. Cleveland controlling the game. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And McLemore now atop the key. Hutchinson. He's guarded by Rivers. Clock at 4. Here's Flash. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan Freak. As the NBA's leading scorer, he delivered another outstanding performance among many this season. Quite fun to watch this guy work on any night.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the...
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.